The Chicago Bears were not who the San Francisco 49ers thought they were. But should Trey Lance get the hook? I'd say no. But my main question is, who the hell is Mooney Ward? What the hell's going on? 49ers don't know who the hell they are. There's an identity crisis in San Francisco. So get ready. I'm gonna tell you to take practice some coaching skills, alright? This is the best damn show that's not monetized in the world today. Let's make a change. Don't change quarterbacks, change the fact that I need to get paid, alright? Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Garyland Saturday Night Main Event Radio Live. Oh yeah, where's my dog?
My name's Gary Lamb. I'm a macho man.
Oh yeah. What's up, Panda? Come on. What the fuck? Give me a high five, Panda. Come on, don't make me look back, Panda. High five. High five. Oh, come on, Panda. Where's your high five? Look at this guy. He's got a mind of his own. Looking like Trey Lance. Don't want to do nothing. Come on, man. High five. Hand off. Alright. Man ain't having it. Where's my high five? No? No? How about a treat? For a treat? Want a treat? Have a high five for a treat? Okay. And what is this? That is like, I don't want to be on TV, Dad. That you're not showing up. Just like the 49ers didn't show up in the second half. One more time, come on, man. Give me a look back. There you go. That's not a high five. Alright, I still love you anyway. And I still love you. Alright. And you better thank God. Santa, you're not getting off the hook, bro. We are live on Instagram. Show me a real legit high five. That is better than that. Look at this. Lackluster. Come on, this is a Super Bowl roster here. Alright. Yeah, Panda, we are not starting the show. So Panda, give me a high five. Come on, Panda, let's go. One high five. There you go. Have a hug. You don't fucking with me. Get the hell out of my way. Panda. What do you gotta say, Panda? Come on, Panda. Panda is not happy. He wants to rest. Yeah. Come on, Panda. You got anything to say? Panda is disgusted like a lot of Niner fans. Are you calling the Jimmy Garoppolo, Panda? Is that a rap, Panda? Come on, it's one game. It's one game. One game. It's only one game, friends. It's only one game. But you know what? We go 0-2. You can say goodbye to the 49ers' chances. Hey, Panda, what's up, man? Poor guy's getting old. All right, look at this guy. He doesn't want to be here. All right, Panda, go back to your cozy spot. There you go, buddy. Sorry. All right, there you go. Oh, can you need a pillow? Yeah? Okay, come on. It's all right. All right, buddy. Go back to resting. Okay. Panda, like a lot of Niner fans, is not happy after Sunday's game. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Neither was I. Not at all. Not at all. 49ers were up 10-0. I actually think they had the perfect game plan for the weather, for Trey Lance. But you know what happens when you leave a team that you're beating on, you let them stick around. 10 wasn't enough. Home team going to the West Coast team, going all the way to the East Coast. 10 a.m. Pacific time. Didn't get in shape in the preseason. Quarterback making their very first opening game start. They blew the damn game. No excuses. But are you all ready to turn your back on Trey Lance? I mean, even Alex Smith got some more time than this. He's not even half the talent. All right? Are we already pining for Jimmy Garoppolo? I like Jimmy. I'm medium on Jimmy. I remember the days before Jimmy. In the years Jimmy was hurt. He's a fine quarterback. Him and Trey are kind of similar. Trey's partying and making it rain. Jimmy gets caught with he's dating an older porn star. I mean, these guys can't get out of their own way. But whatever. Enough about that. What a game Sunday. I'm going to tell you, had a rough night the night before. I don't even want to go into it. I posted about it. There was a shooting in my neighborhood, and that was very disconcerting the night before. Celebrating my birthday. Wake up. All the neighbors are fine. I'm going to watch the Niners after walking Panda. Trey Lance didn't look that bad. He made some nice passes. He missed Croft. I mean, you know what? Maybe George Kittle catches that ball. Deebo Samuel's look a little slow. But he's still tough. He scored a touchdown, but that fumble was big. 49ers were up 10-0 at halftime. Defense was looking good. Sacked by Bosa. Looking good in the middle. Javon Kinlaw had a big pass rush. He's hurt again. No, he's back. He's all right. Talanoa Hufanga. Gotta check the note. Man, he really looked good in the first half. A lot of good things. He's a playmaker. You know, they missed some plays. Yeah, Croft, that was a big miss. But there was some nice passes. I mean, Trey Lance, I made a note here. It was a perfect game plan in the first half. It was good for a quarterback making its first opening day start on the road in rainy conditions. It was fine until it wasn't. All right. Play action's perfect. That was great. The medium passes, or the passes to the outside, passes deep. Like I said, the Croft play is going to be highlighted. I see Jimmy Garoppolo miss a lot of throws like that. Trey Lance says she should have put him right on him. He probably should have. He did it later in the game to Jennings. You can't win for losing. You definitely didn't win, and you lost. The Bears were hyped to get their butts kicked. The 49ers were hyped to win. It's like Mike Tyson. They had him like Mike Tyson going against Buster Douglas in Japan. I mean, they had the Super Bowl roster. We got a lot of question marks. Talanoa Hufanga, who had a big game, who was a question mark. We had the other Ward, safety. He's hurt, didn't play. George Kittle didn't play, injured. For the life of me, I don't know why we didn't start Danny Gray. We needed him. If you're not going to start Gray, then why didn't you start TDP, or not start, but put him on the roster? And why, when your number one goes down, why have Mason on the roster if you're not going to run him? The 49ers and Kyle Shanahan, they definitely deserve some criticism, including Trey Lance, including the defense. They had a good game plan. The second half, not so much. I mean, they needed to score in the first. They made some bad plays, but I'm going to start the criticism. Brandon Ayuk, you look good for the 2 times, you caught the ball. Got to check that body language. I know it's been talked about. The game was called tight. That pass interference. Quite a few tight calls. All right. Was it 3rd and 13? That was a completion? It was called tight. You got to hang in there. It's really hard to win a conservative game and expect to be precise from a guy, Trey Lance, has so little experience. He's gonna make mistakes. The expectations were kind of high, but you know what? Such is life. Such is life. Life's hard. Sometimes expectations are unfair. He's getting paid. I don't think we need to bench him. I'm just looking at my notes. I marked down there was a towel to wipe down the field. The Bears kind of cheating there. They're not cheating. You're not trying. But I just really felt in the circumstances, the Niners chose to play conservative. Until they decided to blow coverage, and Dante Pettis got the big play. And then as soon as you're losing, you can't play conservative anymore. I think Fields, the quarterback of the Bears, he's not the greatest of all time, but he can make some plays, and he did. So great, great on him. And 49ers, they weren't really prepared for, like a lot of teams. They weren't prepared for a whole game. And it bit him. And I guess what happened, unfortunately for me, I guess everyone was charging their Teslas in my area. And in the fourth quarter, power outage. So I didn't get to see the whole thing. So apparently there was a monsoon in Chicago. But you can already feel the game slipping away in the torrential downpour. And that's what happens when you don't put a team away, an NFL team away. I don't think the Bears, are who we thought they were. They were better. They were more prepared. They deserve to win. But I don't think it's time to panic. Is it time to trade Jimmy to get the monkey off of Trey's back? Maybe if we get the right, if we get the right price, or we get something. This is a tough situation. I think a lot of us have felt, okay, fine, Jimmy's going to be there. We got someone who knows the offense. I just don't think he's the answer as far as the back. We don't even know how. We never even seen him make a throw since he's been back from injury. We don't even know if he could really throw. He hasn't taken a hit. Jimmy Garoppolo hasn't taken a hit since the last playoff game against the LA Rams. So we don't know. All I know is this. Trey Lance deserves some criticism. He's an NFL quarterback. But I thought he had some nice plays. All right? There was times he looked shook. Sometimes he looked 22. Especially when the pass rush got him. But I think there's kind of a myth that the 49ers have a playoff roster. They have a tremendous playoff defense. They have... That's it. Tell you what, they did. They have some bad marriages as far as the connection between Trey Lance and Debo. He has been more of a rack player, so obviously, and so is George Kittle. That can change. There's no rhythm right now between Debo and Kittle. Kittle hasn't even played. Kittle's not going to play tomorrow. And he probably shouldn't now with that growing injury. The Niners could lose. The Niners could be 0-2. And you know what? I think you still got to stick with Trey. You got to give him the damn shot. You spent all this draft capital. I think he's pretty good. I think he's going to work hard. I don't think it's time to panic. And guess what? If the 49ers lose in Seattle, this is a crisis situation for the 2022 seasons. And we're kind of in it right now. After one game, we're talking mutiny. We're talking go back to Jimmy. Is it time? Not yet. It's not time to panic. We got to roll with this kid. We got to roll with Trey. That might mean not making the playoffs this year. And I think the myth of the Super Bowl roster, it may be far-fetched. I don't think it's it's an all and out like lie, or it's a total fabrication. They have talent, but there's just a lot of question marks. Can Javon Kinlaw stay healthy and stop the run? We lost Jones, our major run stopper. Who's going to be that guy who stops the run? We didn't have Andre Ward. What's his name? Our main free safety, Ward. Can't remember his first name. There it is. Boom. We didn't have him. He's probably our leader on defense. Linebackers were out of control. Greenlaw, I think the law didn't apply to Greenlaw. He got a real tough call on that play. In fact, I'm going to talk about this right now. He had some bad calls, but the one where Justin Fields is running out of bounds and Greenlaw's kind of diving over him and he gets him. He didn't get him hard. I mean, it's just impossible. I love the slide rule because, you know, as a 49er, if you're a 49er fan, you know what it's like not to have a good quarterback. That's why we love Jimmy Garoppolo. And I'm one of those guys. I don't hate Jimmy. It's not. I don't think he needs. I'm not gonna, tar feather him and have him run out of town. But I'm on the Trey. I'm on the Trey train. I think the quarterbacks need to be protected. Absolutely. But when you have a quarterback with the ability to move, like a Justin Fields, I don't like that they can pretend to go out of bounds and make it. And this Fields didn't try to do that. But I don't like the fact that they can go out of bounds and try to make a move, and look like feign. There should be a rule against feigning, going out of bounds, and sliding if you're not going to do it. All right, just to make it fair. That's something it's just not fair because those penalties are so critical. And in this case, both guys, Fields and Greenlaw, going out of bounds in the rain. No one's going to cut anywhere. Law is trying to get out of bounds. He dives over him, gets him, not really. And that penalty was just horrendous. That was not worth 15 yards. That was one you can kind of let go. And just it seemed like everything was just against really Trey Lance. Just a penalty against. Especially the one against Ayuk. It was like I've seen Michael Irvin just knock Niners, just totally just give him a punch and not get called. Okay, it's a penalty, but it just seemed like it just wasn't going to be the Niners' night. All right, and that's just it. But the Niners were out of control. Law didn't want to follow the law. I think the 49ers still have a good defense. I love their corners, Mosley and Mooney, Ward. I guess that was a little research. I guess that was his name since he was young. They had all fancy names, him and his brothers, like Tarvarius, and they went by nicknames. Now he's Mooney. There was a bad moon on the rise. The bad moon just brought in the bad weather, and it's gonna happen again. This kid Trey Lance, he has high expectations, and this season is not gonna be easy for him. He was one of the greatest things to disappoint anybody is unmet expectations. They may not be fair. Trey Lance was supposed to go in there and the 49ers and just whip on the Bears. The Bears like, not in my cave. And now they're supposed to beat Seattle, who's kind of obviously been a nemesis. That's probably the biggest nemesis of the 49ers around. We couldn't even beat them last year when they were terrible, at least in Seattle. Santa Clara is a different story. At least Seattle seems to be behind Geno Smith. The 49ers are torn. I'm just noticing that my beard is matching this dead cat. I just don't know. It's part of me. The mic is part of me. The best damn non-monetized show in all of the worldwide interwebs. Give your land Minute Mania. Whatever my point was, the 49ers got to stick with Lance. A couple of bad things went wrong. I do notice the panic is out a little bit too much. Mike Martz, first of all, he's getting a lot of credit for the Rams. He probably should, but he did not win the Super Bowl. It was Dick Vermeil. Dick Vermeil's an underrated coach. I mean, he's had some big seasons with way back when he was a coach of Philadelphia before my time. I don't think Mike Martz or a lot of people really understand Trey Lance. I think he gets stereotyped. I hate to say this guy gets stereotyped. He's not a Lamar Jackson. He's kind of a power runner. He's not a super speed guy. He has the mindset of a guy who wants to throw the football. That's what he wants to do. The 49ers, Kyle Shanahan, I think he's running a conservative offense. I think he runs them too much. Like too many runs are just like about to get this guy hurt. I think the first half is actually perfect. All those play actions, the running game was fantastic. But it's not a good fit. The short passes, I've heard this before. The short passes over the middle and the flat. Trey Lance just doesn't have that yet. He doesn't have it yet. I'd say he doesn't have a quick release. He doesn't have the confidence it's not part of his game yet. I've heard a lot about his footwork. I'm going to put my 2 cents in there right now. It looks like he's thinking out there too much on the short pass footwork when he's able to drive the ball down the field. And I like how he steps up in the pocket. When he's able to drive it down the field and the sidelines, he's fantastic. I think he looks fine. He does have a good arm. I don't think he necessarily has to get his footwork like conventional footwork for these shorter passes. There's a couple ways to do it. I'm giving my 2 cents. You see how Jimmy does. He for those passes, he off the back foot. There is foot like that. It's kind of the rolling to the right footwork. Boom, he can get it there. Where your body and brain are connected. Jimmy goes off the back foot, and that's fine. Or what I would do, practice some of that middle infielder footwork, where you go on the short side, goes to the left of the bag, boom, and second baseman goes to the right of the bag, boom, or you're kind of bracing yourself just around that that might be what it is where you're on the move. And people who do it a lot are Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. That might be a little bit more for Trey Lance because he's more athletic. I don't understand the match between Greasy and Lance, the 49ers QB coach. Maybe it's to talk about mindset. I don't think there's a lot. There's not a lot that Greasy can add for Trey Lance. There's two different. It's not a good match. Maybe Greasy's a good coach. I don't think it's a good match for Trey Lance. For right now, I don't think that Debo is but the short passes are a good match. It's not a good. We don't need that in the game plan right now. Trey is much more effective with the with the intermediate passing game. I think the intermediate passing game is a strength. The second being passes down the field. Even though he missed one, maybe Kittle would have caught it. So, the last thing you want to do too, right, when you're not feeling confident, is listen to all kinds of people tell you about your mechanics. But in my opinion, which I'm right, for the short plays, second baseman footwork, which is more athletic for him right now. He's an athlete. You can't expect this guy with this cannon to get perfect because he's going to want to take something off. It's going to get in his head. He's like, I know I don't want to kill this guy. Second baseman footwork. The quick pivot, You're backing. Trey, listen to me. Other side. Double play. Throw it the second. Turn, throw it the first. Or you can go on the run. Like I see Rodgers roll the right. Boom. Off the right foot. Shortstop. That's what he wants to do. Or Jimmy Garoppolo kind of goes off the back foot. He's going to, want this guy. Thinking about, because he has a big cannon. Conventional footwork is not going to work for him. Right? So that has to be worked on. I think he looked good. I think there was sometimes he looked a little rattled back there. So this is where I want to get to. Super Bowl roster, I don't know. But I can see it. The reason why I say I can see it, the defense is really good. They are really good. They were missing Ward, but they were still good. Nick Bosa is fantastic. One thing Nick Bosa doesn't give him, Nick Bosa is Barry Bonds. All right, I've heard some criticism about his leadership. Look, he's Barry Bonds. He's gonna be there, be reliable, and he's gonna be about Nick Bosa, and that's just his personality. He's gonna be there, gonna be reliable, gonna be about him. All right. I think the 49ers. I like everything about this defense. All right. They just too many penalties, but they're aggressive, all right? And just some funny things happened. I didn't see the whole fourth quarter because, like I said, PG&E, thanks a lot. I love you. Power out. What a weekend. Anyway, so I'm chewing gum. I have a perpetual sore throat. Hopefully I'll be better. I have 3 months of a sore throat. Went to the doctor, got some more powerful inhalers. Hopefully I'll be fine. But anyway, what really makes me sick is the Niners are 0-1. A lot of panic, and there should be if you go 0-2. You're in trouble. But back to my point. Is this a Super Bowl roster? Defensively, yeah, absolutely. And I like up to our nickelbacks, and we even have even the guys who aren't playing, like Thomas and what's his name? Lattimore. What's his name? Lenore. Jalmador Lenore. I think our guys there's some talent out there in the defensive backfield. I like how Afunga looks. He might have missed. Someone missed Pettis. I don't know what the hell happened, but and I like that Afunga's a playmaker. We needed that. I think that's something we needed. When Ward gets back, we'll be fine. All right. Offense, I think that Danny Gray needs to be a part of it. You got the guy with the strong arm. Go freaking deep. But if you don't have Danny Gray, I don't know why you don't play all your running backs. You need them all. Elijah Mitchell, going to be out 8 weeks. That's trouble. We picked up Marlon Mack. Is he going to be ready? I don't know. Jeff Wilson didn't look great, but you know what? I'm going to play devil's advocate. I can understand why. And this is the thing. You just go. I'm going to run down the scenario. You're in the freaking pouring rain. You got a rookie quarterback. You got all these running backs. You drafted Ty Davis Price, CDP, in the 3rd round, and you just tried to put Mason on the roster ahead of him. I think he earned it. He looked freaking good. Why don't you freaking give him the ball? Elijah Mitchell went down. And I want to be fair to Shanahan. I don't want no rookie running back missing a block and killing my quarterback in game 1. You don't want that. And Wilson was the only guy who had under like a 6 average for the 49ers in that game. But he's a veteran. He's going to be at the right place at the right time. He's a good receiver. He needs to be a 3rd down back. But give the other guys a damn shot. Give Mason a shot. Let him run the ball 5 times. He should have ran the ball 5 times. I don't know why he didn't run the ball 5 times. When Mitchell got hurt, you had a whole second half. Split the damn carries. Split the damn carries. That was a mistake. And I want to be fair because at that point, when Elijah Mitchell's hurt, you needed Wilson in there for his pass blocking. You don't want any mistakes out there. You don't want a rookie fumbling the damn game away. But why the hell have him up? Get out there and run. Make him run. A couple of runs. Hey, dumbass, don't fumble. Just say that. Go forward. That's it. Now they're going to have to rely on Ty Davis Price and Jordan Mason. They got to run the damn ball more. It's going to be rainy. So, right now, the offense is not a good fit for Trey Lance. That doesn't mean it can't be, okay? Like I said, Debo, he's made his money, literally made his money on the short passes, making big plays. Same with Kittle. But they could make plays. Debo, he could drop a little less passes. He could drop a couple pounds. He can get in shape a little better. And I think he'll be fine. But right now, there's no rhythm. And Kittle's not even going to play, probably. And we can't lose him more from that, with that growing injury. He's probably not on the rain. Rain and torn growings, not a good combination. Brandon Ayuk is actually good. Right now, they have good chemistry, but bro, you gotta step up that body language, man. Step up the body language, right? So there's something there. There's something there. That Kittle's an All-Pro. Debo has been an All-Pro. He was really one of the best players in the league last year. Ayuk should be the guy, but there's question marks about all those guys right now. Kittle's injuries, Debo's fitness right now, and Ayuk just hasn't really done it for a whole year, and he's tripping. All right? And good thing Debo got paid because, hey, if I'm him, I don't want to go through the rookie stuff that you're gonna have to go through when you got a young quarterback. They're gonna have to go through this, and they may cost them the playoffs this year. But the main weakness of the team, besides not having Elijah Mitchell, not having no chemistry with any of the receiving core, or okay, is there a number one or is like a 1.5? All right, being real. On the offensive line, you got Trent Williams. And nobody else. Trent Williams. And question marks, but you know what? I'll say that by week 8, all these guys could be improved. There's talent out there. There's talent on that line. There's talent in the questions. But 49er fans, which I am one, I don't want to see them lose. I want them to go all the way to the bowl. They have to hang in there and take their lumps. Trey Lance has to get better. A lot of guys got to get better. Kyle Shanahan has to continue the game plan from the first half on Sunday and run the Trey plays. Run the plays you had for Trey. Not the Jimmy plays. And you got to hit those short passes, right? But right now, it's not Trey's strength, and you don't want to be messing with mechanics right now and thinking about it. He has enough to think about. It should be his team. Thank you, Jimmy G. I still don't think you trade him until you get something worth for him. I don't think you trade him until you get his value. Look at this, the NFL, and the way they run Trey Lance in the damn ground. You know, you need a backup quarterback, okay? But hey, if you get a second rounder or a third rounder for Jimmy, so long, bro. Thanks for the memories. But the fact of the matter is, the 49ers, aside from 2019, it takes them a while to find their identity. And like I said, the Tavares Ward changing his name to Mooney is like symbolic for what the Niners are right now. They don't quite have their offensive identity yet. I think they showed some signs of it in week 1. This poor Trey Lance guy. He's not poor. He got paid. He got the number 3 overall money. So you know, I ain't that sorry for him. But damn, there's no one. None of the rookie quarterbacks are getting the scrutiny. He should get scrutinized, man. You are the quarterback. You're a starting quarterback. You got to hit those short passes, right? It ain't strength. You know, Kyle Shanahan should take some of the blame. But you know what? It's still on you to make those passes. But damn. He's getting more criticism. But guess what? When you're the quarterback, I'm gonna before I go into this rant, right? Hey, look at. They showed clips of Mike McGlinchey and Trent Williams not picking Trey Lance when he was up, when he got knocked down. That's not a good look. But guess what, kid? You are getting more scrutiny than Trey Lance, and everyone else is getting a pass, but this Trey Lance. But guess what, kid? I'm wearing your jersey. But we are the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers. That's what it's going to be. Steve Young is in the Hall of Fame. You don't think he had detractors? Hell yeah, he did. I'm a Joe guy. I love Joe Montana. You go with the young guy. Literally, Steve Young. He didn't get respect until he got knocked the hell out. I remember a game against the used to be Houston Oilers. Steve Young was erratic. He was a boss. I'm not taking that. He had a heart, but man, he didn't earn his respect till he got literally concussed, knocked out, smelling salt, came right back in. That's what it took, and he really didn't get any kind of redemption or respect. So he won a damn Super Bowl. That's what it takes to be the 49ers quarterback. Jeff Garcia, if you look at his numbers, they're fantastic. We looked at him like he was a bum. No respect. Trey, this is what it's going to take. Bro, Trey Lance, since the hype was on you to get drafted, you have been the talk of the National Football League. No one even cares about these new quarterbacks. No one gives a damn. You are the story. You are the TMZ. This is it. This is your life. People think you got it too easy. Oh, you got the most ready-made team. It's not quite that. You got to damn practice. Football ain't like basketball. You can throw Kevin Durant and Harden and Kyrie Irving, when they want to play together, you could just pass them the ball and take turns. It ain't like that. You got to have precision. 49ers didn't play in preseason. Debo, I'm for you, man. You got to get paid. You got to get paid because you got a rookie quarterback. It was the right move. But you ain't in shape. You're in shape for running back. But you got to get faster, right? You got to do your thing. Great job for you, but for the 49ers and Trey Lance, it ain't the right time. Kittle, man, get your ass in the field, bro. But we need you in the running game. And you can't, with the growing, you can't go in a slippery field. I hope you don't go tomorrow because we need your ass there for the running game and your speed. We need you there for Trey Lance, all right? And this is my point. We got Jimmy Garoppolo. You can't go. I liked how Brock Purdy looked in the damn preseason. He looked fine. But you cannot go. Especially with the 49ers line being questionable in pass coverage. You don't just want to let him go. You want some kind of veteran out there if you can. So you're stuck with this, Trey? I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. If you're a 49er fan, we may not make the playoffs, but it's I don't want to say it's worth it. The locker room's got to be divided. Okay, it's got to be divided. But we got to stick with this guy. Kyle Shanahan has to stick with him. Kyle has to get better. He has to run the Trey Lance plays, the play actions. Don't be running these darn runs up the middle. He can do that, but he's not that guy. He wants to be a passer. The 9 rushes is too much. His game is stepping up in the pocket. He can move out, like a Brett Favre, a Donaldson. But the plan runs like I think you gotta do that when someone's just getting started. But damn, it was too conservative. And devil's advocate, you're supposed to win against the Bears. They ain't no damn supposed to wins. If you're not going out there with Eye of the Tiger every damn day, you're gonna get beat. And the Niners didn't have it. They went in there. I'm not putting down. There's no blame. Everyone gets a damn blame. Even Niner fans, even me, was like, I was supposed to beat the Bears. I didn't say that, but the Bears were not who they thought they were. But the image that I remember, the image that symbolizes this game, is Nick Bosa's out there looking great, looking like a superhero in like his half shirt. Nick Bosa comes out. He looks outside at the monsoon in Chicago. He goes out, turn back in. And that's what happened. You go out there with an attitude like that, you ain't gonna win. And I'm not doubting Nick Bosa. Like I said, Nick Bosa is Barry Bonds. He got the Barry Bonds attitude. He's gonna show up and do him. All right. Don't expect no help from him. Don't expect no, he's gonna cover his own. Good. Just get the damn quarterback. I don't give a damn. Do your damn job. All right. The heartbeat is Debo. That's why he got paid. All right, but that was kind of symbolic of the Niners. If you find this on YouTube or whatever, social media, Instagram, Nick Bosa going out. And he's like, remember, last week it was 100-something degrees all over the Bay. And the Niners walk into Chicago monsoon. No one talks about that. And it was a 10 a.m. game going from West Coast to East Coast. Niners were not ready for the second half. They played not to get hurt, which you needed to. We got everyone hurt all the time. All right? And of course, Elijah Mitchell gets hurt, which messed us all up. A lot of reasons why we lost. No chemistry between Debo and Trey Lance. Debo needed those short passes to get in rhythm. Because right now, he can't beat nobody. You're looking like me out there. Debo, got some of this. Me too. I'm not hating, but I ain't getting paid, bro. Not yet. I should be monetized. Monetize me. So the expectation, the hardest thing in any relationship, in our love affair with the 49ers, we had high expectations, they got let down. So take a deep breath. Because yes, we are in a crisis situation. If we lose to Seattle and go 0-2, that's a crisis. 0-2 in the NFL is a crisis. Somehow the 49ers got out of a 3-5 start. Last year, I mean, that if we go down 0-2, that would be real. That would be highly unlikely to go 2 years in a row with terrible starts and getting as far as we did. Okay, especially with a quarterback who is gonna make mistakes, who is gonna suffer some growing pains. As much as I expect inconsistency. Expect that from this guy. But also, you gotta expect some growth too. And if you're gonna play conservative, play to your quarterback's strength like you did in the first half. You had the damn game plan. And I'm not trying to dump on Kyle. I am trying to dump on Kyle. I'm not saying, you gotta make the damn pet. She's right there. It's not that easy when you gotta. How many pitchers have you seen who can't make the throw to first base? You got the beautiful mechanics to the plate. You throw 100 miles an hour. And that's why I said Trey can learn from Jimmy. Jimmy throws off back foot. If you have that power arm, it's going to get in your head that you're going to kill the guy that's close to you, right? We can work. See, this is where Greasy doesn't make any damn sense. As being the QB coach, he has nothing in common with Trey Lance's play style at all. You want him, like I said, to have the second baseman mechanics where you're kind of pivot, whoosh, or like Roger. How many times does he throw on the move like Crawford, like over the Giants? Like you got that shortstop second baseman, you got those feet moving, and but you still have your body behind you like a Muhammad Ali anchor punch, boom, right? That's what they need to be teaching this to, but now ain't the time. The season's already damn started, so we're stuck with what we got. Trey Lance works hard. He's a football nerd. That's why the Niners drafted him. That's why it's a good pick. He's got a ton of talent. But it's up to the damn coach to play to his strengths, which you did in the damn first half. Stop running this dude 9 times a game and getting him killed by linebackers, all right? And there's just too much damn noise. And people are just honestly stereotyping this dude as the next Lamar Jackson. He's not that dude. He's not that fast. All right? He throws a good ball. He wants to be in the pocket. He steps up in the pocket. He has the ability to escape, which is fantastic. He has that ability. He has that, but he's not as fast as Justin. He's not that guy. And we're using him as a power runner, which is his strength. He's more of a get off my jersey kind of dude. And he does have that mindset of, kind of being a linebacker. He has that mindset was a 13 was a third and 13 where he got that run up. That's what he does. He goes, he makes a big. He has some moves, but he's not going to outrun you really. Not at least in the NFL. He has it in his game, but that's not who he is. We have to wait for him to develop. He already has the mid range down. He's got to develop that Jimmy Garoppolo, get it out yet. He's still got to develop that. And for a guy with that kind of arm, that's probably the last thing he's going to do. All right? So in the damn meantime, if you got a layup game, freaking run the game plan you had in the first half. Which leads us to, they blew the game. Bottom line, they blew the game. The whole damn team messed up. Weren't disciplined. Chicago kind of was. They let Dante Pettis get a big touch. He didn't do nothing for us the whole time he was here. The whole time, what'd he do? Nothing. We let him get a touchdown. And now, you know what? 0-1. It's a panic. It's a crisis. We got to avoid this. We got to beat Seattle. It's not even going to solve everything. But it's not time to get rid of Kyle. It's not time to get rid of Trey Lance or bench him. It's time to get behind him. And it's going to be hard because you want to go back to Jimmy Garoppolo, which I don't think he's a bum. He's a legitimate mid-card NFL quarterback, all right? But he didn't get one snap in the preseason. In fact, the whole offseason, in fact, he wasn't throwing a football until about August, okay? He's coming off a shoulder surgery. The guys like him because he's cool with them. He got some guys paid. He got Kittle and Debo paid. And actually, it wasn't. It was better than Mullen that got Kittle paid, quite honestly. That big season, wow, was Kittle even there? But guess what? He ain't playing in Seattle. And it's really on Trey Lance. This offense right now is on Trey Lance, and we don't even know if he has a number one receiver. And we pretty much know that the line is not behind him. They're not picking him up. And guess what? Bro, Trey, you're not Joe Montana. You're not Steve Young. You're not even damn Jeff Garcia yet. You're not until you are. The stories of Steve Young getting in the huddle, telling people, they're like, who the hell do you think you are? You gotta earn it, kid. You gotta earn it. I believe in you. The Niners need to believe in you. Your feelings might be hurt. It's a tough league. Toughen up. Hang in there. You have a reputation that you work hard. The thing that scares the hell out of me is the offensive line. There's just some of these guys might be good, but McGlinchey's kind of proven that pass blocking is not his strength, okay? That scares me. The interior, I mean, Brunskill is going to be good. Rendell. And who's the guy we got from Notre Dame? 2 to 3 might be good. I mean, ooh. Oh, man. I don't want to be, But here's what we got to do. Run our damn running backs. Run them all. Whoever we got up. 5 freaking touches. All of them. CDP. 5 touches. Jordan Mason, at least 5 touches. Wilson, he's got to be in there. Maybe he gets 10. Whoever the hell's hot, get him 10. Whoever the hot guy is. I mean, when it comes to third down, you probably got to put third down, you got to put Wilson or even Juszczyk back there to be the third down back. Juszczyk, what the hell? Why don't they use that guy? You paid him all that money. He's a tremendous receiver. I mean, not much on the run. But, You might need to have him the damn third down back. You know, he picks up blocks. He's probably the best fullback in the game. I don't understand when you're a running team, you don't use a fullback. You got every damn team. They literally put the nickel back in the starting lineup, and you got the best fullback in the game. I can't even remember him. What the hell's the matter with these guys? Use your personnel, Kyle. Use your personnel to their strengths. It's not even just about Trey. Use your personnel to your strengths. Put Denny Gray out there and put him deep. And why was Jennings even on that pattern? What the hell are you guys doing? I'm happy you caught the ball. But the deep pass to Jennings? Come on, man. You could see that damn Chicago game coming the whole first half. It happens every time when someone's killing the other team in the stats and they don't capitalize, they always get flipped in the second half. You get outside it and you're just giving the other team a chance to win, right? And the good news is we're playing Seattle. The bad news is Seattle kind of has our number, not so much in Santa Clara. This is for the playoff, not forever. I made it clear long term, we got to play Trey Lance. We got to keep developing Ofunga. We got to develop the young offensive lineman up the middle. But we can't play too conservative. But that's a good thing because with Trey Lance, the conservative is mid-range passes, play action shots. You got all these damn running backs. Run them. Whoever's hot. Let the damn running backs run the ball. And don't run the damn quarterback into the... What the hell are you doing? Like, what are they doing with these... Just run and Trey... You know... Let him scramble and run. Let him do those things. You know? Keep the threat going. But damn, 9? Yeah, we went for 64. Come on. Play action. Run the ball with the running backs. You got plenty of them. I still cannot understand. Elijah Mitchell goes down. And why have Jordan May? Why have him on the freaking starting roster if you're not going to run him? That Chicago game. It happened. This happens a lot, though. You know, in the NFL, one team's ready, one team's not. They better be ready for Seattle. Seattle's defense looks pretty good. But if the Niners can score, they will win. They need to score. How are they going to do it? That's the challenge. It's not a layup. And it's not really on Trey totally. There's no chemistry. I mean, what tight ends do you have chemistry with? Maybe they're building that this week. Maybe they're building that this week in practice. Maybe Debo's back. But for right now, their strengths don't match up. The quick pass over the middle, that's not what Trey's good at. Nor is he good at the bubble screen. I mean, bro, you got a pro up, but that's not his. It's not there yet. Ayuk. Bro, man, step up the vibes, man. That's the only person you got chemistry with is Trey Lance. Trey Lance only has chemistry with really Ayuk. He needs to go to him more. Danny Gray, why you waste a third round draft pick? Go deep to this guy. Excuse my language. They gotta take some shots. Take some shots and run. Take your shot. Run, shot. Run, shot. And they could score. But they gotta score. If they score, the Seattle's game is easy. If not, Geno Smith he's not a he's a world beater, but he's a veteran, and the team's behind him. Hey, you can't predict it because this kid's unpredictable. He's 22. He seems very mature. He's got a lot of pressure. Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't help. But what are you gonna do? You're gonna have two inexperienced quarterbacks, 1 and 2. When you had the chance to get a guy who knows the playbook, I mean, but right, what the hell is Jimmy gonna do anyway, though? To be honest, I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth on this one because is Jimmy even ready? You saw ever since he hurt his knee, he ain't been the same. He hurt his knee, ain't been the same. What's gonna happen when he comes back from shoulder surgery? And that's probably why he hasn't got traded yet. So are we pining for this guy he can't move? He used to have some mobility. And now he has no mobility. We don't know what his arm's like. What's he gonna be? What's he gonna be like? We don't know. We're stuck with Trey. So guess what? McGlinchey, Tebow, all the 2019 49ers who keep living in the past, get behind this young kid. We need him because if you go into Seattle, who somehow you managed to lose to too many damn times. Like, thank God Russell Wilson is in Denver because I would think we would lose this game. But I'm not discounting them. They're ready to go. They're hungry. And we're over here expecting to win when you got a rookie quarterback who's trying hard. He's gonna work hard. Hey, maybe a couple of years till he knows what to do. All right. But you got to get behind this dude. He's taking accountability. I like him. I think he's being stereotyped as what people would think he is. They're thinking he's gonna just a running. Hell, he's not that guy. He's able to process. He thinks. He works hard. But he's gonna be inconsistent. So we gotta play his strength, which is good play, action, run the ball with the running backs, and take some damn shots. Take a risk, because the risk are your damn strengths. That being said, they gotta get that damn Debo connection together. Debo, just play catch with him. Play catch, because we need you, man. You're the heart of the team. This could be a blessing in disguise. Imagine this. And I'm on Debo's side. He had to get paid. Him and his agent were smart. The reason why he needed to get paid last year, just for this damn moment, they knew him and his agent, whoever took care of his money, this wasn't a good fit. At least not yet. All right, Debo. The expectations were high. We love you. And this poor guy's getting death threats. Not poor. Wrong word, poor. With 60-something million, he ain't poor. He ain't poor. You know? People have died for a lot less. Keep Debo alive. This is Debo's chance for a comeback. Imagine this. Debo and the Niners. The 49er faithful. A little bit of bad blood, a little bit of bad taste. You know what tastes good? A victory! And Debo kicking ass. Debo demanding the ball. Debo's running. Debo catching. Debo throwing. Debo doing whatever he has to do to get the 49ers to victory. It'll change a lot. Let's reunite. This shouldn't really be about number 5. But he's a quarterback. He is the TMZ. He is the freaking hottest story I can remember. He wasn't the number 1 overall pick, but everyone was talking about Trey Lance. That was last draft. No one's even talking about anybody from this past year's draft. You're the hot story. But to be the boss, you gotta pay the cost. What do you do if you're Trey Lance? Do you run the plays? Do you stick to the script? Or do you try to play hero ball? This is where, lack of experience is getting him, because he's got to play aggressive. At the same time, you can't play hero ball and start doing it on your own. But that's what it may take. It may take just going out there, putting your heart out there, caution to the wind, getting your ass kicked and getting back up. Because we're really something wrong with America, bro. But that's what it took. That's what it took Steve Young and Jeff Garcia to overcome and be accepted. Stupidity. But what's wrong with Trey Lance? He's too damn smart. He says the right thing. He's a good guy. That's not a problem, but that's the problem. People like an idiot. They want you to look stupid. He's not gonna say and do stupid shit. Well, he's at the, well, it wasn't at the club. What was he at? I guess he was at a house party making it rain. Excuse the hell out of him. But whatever. When you're good, people want to see you not put down a notch. I'm not giving up on him. But as far as this season, it's gonna be real tough, Trey. It's gonna real tough on you and me, Trey. If we don't get this win. And you know what the 49ers need? They need to get behind you. 49ers need to get behind this quarterback. He probably looks isolated. He feels alone. And we talk about this roster, this Super Bowl caliber roster. If people or animals are working together, it's a word called synergy. It's where the total is greater than the sum of their parts. 49ers don't have it right now. And they need to get it. They need to believe. And sometimes it just doesn't happen. They need a catalyst. They need a catalyst to make them believe that they could do it. Because they've had that chemistry in the past. It won't take much. But who's it going to be? Who's going to be the guy? Who's going to be the man to rally behind? Right now, Trey Lance can't do a damn thing right. I mean, he can't win for losing. Trey Lance could throw for 5 touchdowns tomorrow. And it's going to be like, oh, it was just Seattle. The 49ers need a catalyst. Nick Bosa is just not going to be that guy. Maybe he's probably him or Trent Williams is probably going to be the best guy. It's hard to view that as a deep offensive line for Trent Williams. Defensive line, like I said, Nick Bosa is so Barry Bonds. So Barry Bonds. I love Barry Bonds. I don't love that, but the guy's going to do his job. He's going to kick some butt. I don't think he's going to inspire anybody. He's just going to, he's going to do him. Which, thank God we got him. We're going to pay him next year. All right? We need Debo to make a move. Or one of these running backs. We need a star to emerge or just a star to shine. It's going to be hard to do on the defensive side of the ball because when you don't man your position, like what happened in Chicago, you're trying to make a play. Whoever was responsible for Dante Pettis trying to make a play. Man, I think it was Hafung. I don't know who the hell it was. Whoever was responsible for Pettis took their eye off the ball and took their eye off the ball, and then that was the beginning of the end. You could feel it from there. You just like all that momentum, and they were just that rallied the troops, and there was synergy in Chicago. They were greater than the sum of their parts, and the 49ers are just a bunch of guys. The fucking Bears turned into Voltron. They formed Voltron, and the Niners are just a bunch of little cats. The 49ers could be a better Voltron, okay? They gotta form Voltron. They gotta come together. But they need a catalyst. Trey Lance, there's just so much expectant of this guy. Someone else. And I'm counting on you, Debo. Because you need this as much as the Niners need it. You need your comeback story. It's not about the money. You deserve the money. You did the right thing to get paid. And you know what? Not everyone's going to handle that situation perfectly. And I think this guy he's an emotional guy. He's like, expectations. He's expecting, I worked so hard and I ran the ball as a wide receiver. And, they're going to give me it all. No, that shit, ain't that going to happen. That ain't life. You had to fight for it and you got it. We need our heart back. Trey Lance is the head guy. So is Nick Bosa. He's just kind of on his own. Trent Williams to agree. Like, as far as a guy you can go to and talk to, Trent Williams is a good man, right? But on this team, it's going to rally the troops. Brandon Ayuk already has, RBF. I like the dude. Don't get me wrong. Bro, give me 10 catches, 150 yards on Sunday. But the man, the heartbeat of the 49ers, I'm asking you, Debo Samuels, to be you. Be the heart. Run the ball. When Trey Lance messes up, I want you to pat him on the back. Do what you do. And that can take us all the way. Hearts can be mended. There'll be no more of the negative vibe. We need it back. This is Debo's opportunity to come back to good graces of Niner fans. I know it up here. I know you did the right thing, and I ain't tripping up here. But, bro, you are the heart. Give our heart back. Give our heart back. Debo, come back and save the day. All right, you got paid. Now it's time to save the day. Time to show up. Time to show out. I believe in you. And with that, this is Gary Lamb. With Gary Lamb, Man Event Mania, we're Penn at. Alright, where's Panda? Where are you, Panda? Alright. Panda's sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. Alright, buddy. Panda's over there sleeping. He was mad I woke him up earlier. Thank you very much for watching Gary Landman in the Mania. Or watching it later on YouTube. God bless you. Keep your feet on the stars. Wait. Keep your feet on the ground and reach the stars. Keep it real, keep it clean. Until next time, friends. Let's get a win, Niners.